This week on TGC News, Kimber goes into the woods, a Bluetooth training device, and a special guest brings the heat. I talk all the time about having fun while you train. Well, RE Factor Tactical knows how to have fun with their Menace to Society target packs. Included are some of the most hated a-holes from the 21st century, like Gaddafi, Hussein, the boys and the father, and a bunch of others, and the ISIS flag too, because F them, right? Whether you're just out there running drills, or if you just want to shoot them in the face, a lot, the Menace to Society targets can help. To get 10% off your entire order, click the link in the description to head over to refactortactical.com and use the code TGC10. Welcome back to TGC News, the only gun news show that covers things you actually care about. My name is John Patton. Let me start off this week's show by saying thank you to those of you that were able to make it out to the Great American Outdoor Show this past Sunday to hang out with Adam and me. It was awesome meeting so many cool people and also running into a bunch of you while we were walking around the show. The support you guys have given us is incredible, and we are extremely thankful for that. Now, let's hop into the news. Our first story this week is about a gun company that used to make great 1911s. I've personally seen some concerning quality control issues among their guns, but I haven't completely written off Kimber yet. Even though nobody asked for the gun, I've heard that the K6S, their revolver that I covered a few months back, is actually doing well. And now they take a step right into my heart with the Super Jägare. This beast has a 6-inch barrel and a rounded heel, otherwise known as a bobtail design. Pretty cool so far, and I mean, long-slide 1911s are a lot of fun to shoot. Well, it gets better. It also has a factory-mounted loophole delta point instead of having regular sights on the gun. You may say to yourself, that's kind of weird. I wonder why they did that. Well, the name Jaeger is actually German for hunter. Maybe you're catching on now. This is a 10mm long slide 1911 with a factory-installed delta point. That is badass. I normally would not say that about a Kimber, but that's badass. Not only that, but the barrel is ported. It has 6 holes in it to try and help with recoil. They fully intend on this being a hunting pistol. Now, I know the MSRP of $2,688 is going to make most people's jaw dislocate, but the fact that they even brought this to market kind of blows my mind. I've never seen them do anything besides defensive guns, at least in their pistol line. So to see them expanding their thought process is pretty cool. Side note, a lot of people forget this, but Kimber actually has a line of really nice hunting rifles, so for the brand itself, hunting isn't new. Now, obviously, it remains to be seen whether the gun actually works or holds up to adverse conditions like being out in a Florida swamp hunting pigs with some gnarly 10mm like that Underwood Extreme Penetrator, but Kimber, you have my attention.
Hi, I'm Whitey from 4Guys Guns, and I'm here taking a swing through Amish country to hang out with our boy here at TGC News. A lot of people who follow 4Guys Guns are familiar with the complete lack of political stance that FGG takes on social media platforms, but many who follow us on podcasts and interviews know that just like you, we have some opinions. A concerning state of the industry I want to share with you from our perspective is sevenfold, and thanks to being here on TGC and not FGG, I can dive a little deeper into things. Trump won, Hillary lost. And while that's a huge win for gun rights, it is nowhere near over. I'm not saying we need to pick up the torches and pitchforks like we've been, doing for the past 8 years, but now is definitely not the time to be resting on our laurels, waiting. Waiting for HPA, waiting for national reciprocity, gobbling up ATF white paper emails like they're tasty cakes. Nom 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 nom. Reality check. California is still a mess. Laws need to be made or repealed. HPA needs to get out of committee and to the floor before it can even be scheduled to be voted on. By the way, we still need the support of our congressmen and women to get it to pass and then some. Massachusetts, which helped create independence, the founding of our country, is currently working to make all guns, yes, even muzzleloaders, illegal. Increase prices on licensing and taxing the bejesus out of legal citizens like you and me. By the way, the only crime ever committed with a 50 cal muzzleloader was actually committed by a cop in a hunting accident, and it was a muzzleloader. But no. People are laying back like we won something. This is no different than those on the left that thought when Obama got elected, they wouldn't even have to pay or do things like their phone bills, electric bills, like that wouldn't just exist anymore. How'd that go? Guys, we can't even get 100,000 signatures on a petition, because reasons. to get more eyes looking at we, the people, wanting the NFA repealed? How serious would you take us, as any legislator, if you couldn't get the most basic task, a petition, taken care of? You're doing terrific. Come on. And, real quick, consider this. Without the fear of them being taken away, how many guns have you bought? How many suppressors have you looked at, lusted over? How much ammo? Basic complacency is going to usher out businesses that otherwise would be flourishing due to recent history. In standard 4Guys Guns fashion, I would tell you, now is the time to go burn up some of that ammo on training. Now is the time to push, if not demand, innovation from manufacturers. We've been running the same AR-15s for decades. Now is the time to try and finish the fight for our freedoms and get back to celebrating what makes this country great with education and liberty. And don't talk to me about price points and things are too expensive, because if our freedoms had an expiration date, no one would blink twice to get in and get some before the closing bell. Follow up and talk to your lawmakers. Support your favorite brands and don't rest easy. It's not over yet. And we need to get out of that mentality that we won something. We are always one generation away from losing it all.
Big thanks to Whitey for jumping on camera while he was in town. Let me know in the comments if you guys like the segment he just did. And in You Suck with a Handgun news, there's a company out of the Chicago area that is aiming, pun intended, to show your strengths and weaknesses with your guns via an app. Say hello to Mantis X. What the hell is that, you ask? Well, it's a Picatinny mounted sensor that connects to your phone via Bluetooth and can graph the movement of your gun with accelerometers and stuff, as well as offer suggestions on how to correct your issues such as trigger pull and grip. I ran into these guys at the Great American Outdoor Show and got a chance to actually try the system on a CO2 gun, and it was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be kind of hokey. The app presents you with a score based on your performance, and then you can actually go back and look at the movement of all your shots on the graph. It's kind of interesting. It's a new way to show you what you're doing right and what you might be doing wrong. They even break down the pre and post shot movement in the graphs so you can kind of know exactly where and when you need to improve. It's a really cool idea. The product can be used with live fire, dry fire, airsoft, and of course CO2, like I said, on both handguns and rifles. Products like this, although fairly expensive at $150, are what makes the firearms industry so great, combining new commonly found technology with a gun and offering ways to make people more proficient and do it in a fun way. To me, this would be a great crossover of the product like the CERT pistol and laser software combo and something like a live fire range. And I haven't covered the laser software on the show, but it's really, really good. So essentially you can track your movement and skill with the CERT laser combo app thing, and then you can actually go to the range and use your Mantis X on your actual gun. What do you guys think? Would you pay $150 for this thing? Now, be sure to stick around until after the break for another good guy with a gun.
Circle 10 AK offers some of the best thought out products for your AK platform, rifles, and pistols. Be sure to check out things like their side folding stocks, muzzle brakes, and all kinds of other accessories. To see all the products they sell, check out circle10ak.com.
Now, our good guy with a gun story this week, we are transported to a liquor store in Holland, Michigan, a town just off the eastern shore of Lake Michigan near Grand Rapids. It was about 10:15 on February 9th when a 29-year-old man entered a Columbia Avenue one-stop liquor store and started verbally assaulting his ex-girlfriend, the 39-year-old store clerk. According to reports, their relationship was full of abuse from him, and he continued his streak by going into her place of work and verbally abusing her. He kept doing this for about 20 minutes until another customer of the store decided to call 911. It was about this time that the victim tried to leave, and the 29-year-old man grabbed her and started hitting her. Enter a local 43-year-old man. Upon witnessing this garbage human being attacking the woman, he decided to intervene. He started yelling at the man to stop, and the man obliged and then turned his attention to the guy who was yelling at him. It was at this point that the customer, a legal CCW holder, pulled his gun and shot the attacker twice. Stories like this are tough because some would try to twist it and say this was like a vigilante thing or a white knight syndrome, but the fact of the matter is that the victim is alive and well thanks to someone with a gun stepping in and helping. What do you guys think? Did the CCW holder do the right thing by stepping in, or should he have kind of left the store and bailed? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you want to see more good guy with a gun stories, hit the like button on this video right now, that thumbs up button, hit it to help get the word out. And that is it for this week's show. Huge thank you to Whitey from 4Guys Guns. Please go check out his show, The Weekly Drill Down, by clicking the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this episode of TGC News, be sure to hit that like button. If you didn't, let me know down in the comments below so we can talk about it. If you haven't yet, get subscribed. You won't want to miss a single week of the show. And also, if you want to support TGC directly, you can head over to the merch store and get yourself a sweet t-shirt just like this one. Be sure to check out the description for all the relevant links to this week's show. And as always, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. The shirts worn in today's episode of TGC News were provided by Patriot Patch Company. Click the link in the description to learn more.